Hey guys, just jumping right into it. It is Taco Tuesday. I'm going to actually be making taco bowls using the Azteca taco shells along with, excuse me, the paperboards that you use to form the shells. And on the back, it basically gives you a taco salad recipe as well as the directions to prepare. So those were the paperboards, and this is the tortilla, just showing you how thin the tortillas are. And what I like most about this is you can keep those paperboards and, you know, buy your own tortillas when you run out of those and continue to make these taco salad bowls. So that's awesome. I'm basically just bending and forming the taco bowl, and I tried to show you right there the line, but the lighting isn't so hot, and the camera isn't either. So it's kind of hard for you to see the lines, but it definitely gives you the lines and indicators on there of where you're going to bend it. This right here is just me hooking it in there, and a little bit of a struggle with this, but I do show you how I go back and I bend those little excess pieces that are hanging out the opposite way, just so the bowl will stay in its formation. And there I am bending it the opposite way. All right, showing you how to do that, or what that's looking like. Now I'm taking those tortillas and I am placing it over the paper board, and basically you just want to form it down, and I just kind of take and seal and crease the corners so that it can be perfectly made, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I didn't put anything on those. They're so thin, it's just easy to work with. So that's how they should look prior to putting them in the oven. You're going to put those bad boys in the oven on 350 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes. Well, 6 to 10 minutes is what the box says, but I definitely like for mine to be very crunchy. So I'll leave them in there for about 10 minutes. Now, this is my ground turkey. I did use a pound of ground turkey, and it was frozen. So I'm just basically showing you what you can do if your meat is frozen and you're not trying to wait for it to unthaw, or you know, you don't want to defrost it. I've never defrosted ground turkey before. It's so soft. I don't think I would want to do that. But anyways, so you just flip it periodically like that and basically scrape off the pieces that are cooked, and just continue to flip it until you're to the middle, and where it's easy and soft enough for you to break up the ground turkey. So that's how you do that. And I didn't want to add my vegetables as of yet because, you know, the ground turkey was frozen. So the vegetables would have been way too soft, and I do like crunchy vegetables. So I'm going to add some minced garlic in there because that ground turkey is starting to cook down and get a little bit more soft. And I just continue to flip and scrape off the cooked pieces. And now it's completely cooked down and separated. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding my seasonings. I have some taco seasoning there. You can just use whatever taco seasoning of your choice. We like spicy food, so as you can see, it's going to be a lot of spicy stuff. The taco seasoning was spicy. That is ground red pepper. That is some slap your mama, just like Cajun seasoning. And if you've been watching my videos, I use that seasoning for every recipe. Like every recipe. And of course some cayenne pepper, because we absolutely love cayenne pepper. I'm going to also put a little bit of ground black pepper in there as well. And lastly, per seasoning, garlic powder. How did I forget about the garlic powder? Now, lastly, after this, you see I'm very heavy-handed with that garlic powder. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And, you know, you have to really season ground turkey. You have to. But love to make my tacos with ground turkey. So my vegetables are green peppers, onions, and red peppers, and some jalapeños. So I'm just going to add all of those in there. Green peppers, onion, and then the red peppers, and then I'm going to add my jalapeno slices in there. And I'm gonna mix all of that up. You see, I had to go and add a little bit more jalapeno up in there. So I'm gonna mix all of that up. Oh, it was so good, my goodness. That is my meat. It has been strained, and now it's ready to put into my taco shell bowl. And you see my taco shells are brown. That's how I like them. We like them very crispy. So the cheese I'm using is Tostitos. Of course, you can use whatever type of cheese you want. You can put whatever type of vegetables you want. And, you know, it's just totally up to you. Whatever it is that you want to use. And just a little bit of lettuce and tomato. And I like to put my cheese directly on top of my meat. It's just something about that cheese and meat with the bite that is just grand. So, of course, I had to give me some more Mexican style cheese brand for this because I love Mexican style cheese brand. I'm going to sprinkle that on the top. And we're going to do, of course, you cannot without the sour cream. So I did a dollop of sour cream. And then my secret ingredient is hot sauce. So my favorite hot sauce is actually Louisiana, but Texas Pete is up next. Whew, look at that. And that, my friends, was our meal. We paired it with some chips and dip. Those are spicy nacho Doritos. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And you better subscribe.